All right, hopefully everything sounds okay and not dropping frames or anything, it doesn't look like. So we should be good. All right, so I am currently in between episodes here and kind of trying to figure out what I want to do. Now, the episode hasn't gone live yet, so some of this is a little different. I made the cetane boosted diesel. Now I need to figure out how I want to get this into my combustion generators here. All right, so we got that. My diesel cells are kind of manual at this point. So I guess I could do, I guess the easiest would be another fluid canner. Like right here. This one's kind of in the way. I think I need to move this distillery. Yeah, because this one produces the ethanol. Yeah, that's acetic acid, acetone, and then I think, I'm trying to remember how this, yeah, this one needs to move. So I'm probably gonna have to move these over. Let's just go ahead and we'll just move this out of the way. Oops. Helps if I use my wrench. Now, I don't want to lose 48 buckets though. Because I was going to move all this down. Let's see, how can I need some, like a container or something. Grab. There we go. So let's pull that out for now. Yeah, this is going to take a second. Let's just, I guess we'll do that. I do need a tank. Do I want a tank? Yeah, I guess I do want a tank of cetane boosted diesel, I think. So I should probably craft a tank as well for that. Man, I really got to figure out where I want to put all this stuff because as I'm growing my AA system, it's just getting crazier. I need like a whole separate kind of network for that. But I don't have this in the best place at all. I can't access all the sides, so that's not the best either. So many things I gotta do. Alright, so this has 2000. That I can just pull out with this. Or not. Do I have something in this? Yes, I do. I have phenol in this. Let me just throw the phenol in. I'll just throw it in my A system for now. Yeah, I only have 5 fluids in my A system anyway. Alright. So we'll pull that out. I guess we'll move that over. Yeah, that's the one I want, right? Yeah. wait, I had stuff underneath. Oh, I had the propane. Yep. Is there any way I can get that filter? I have no idea. No. Oh well. I will worry about that later. Let me just, I guess we'll just break this down. Do I have any? I'll just leave that line there, I think. That line isn't the best spot either. Yeah, I prefer to have cables underneath as opposed to on top. That's another thing I kind of haven't set up entirely to my liking. Just because I never have to access these, but I do need to access the stuff, so if it's like covered up underneath, it's hard to get to it. So we'll take that. Alright, we got that. I think that was a 1, wasn't it? Yeah, fluid output, auto output to there. And then this needs to go next to that. Do I have something in here? Yes. Where is my other tank? Is it over here? Where did I put you? Did I put you in the A system? Might be in the A system. What am I doing? No, where did I put this thing? Lost my other tank. Alright, seriously, where did I put my other tank? I have no idea. I'm trying to remember what I was doing with that. Am I like completely blind here? Alright. Am I crazy? It's not in there. Not in there. Did I didn't like void it or something, did I? That is so weird. I know it'll pop up, at least when I'm not expecting it. There it is. The other one was for fluid. It was around somewhere. Alright. That there. The stuff out. And we'll move that to there. This will auto output the fluids to the left. That goes in there, and then I don't think I don't think that it needs a... That doesn't need a circuit, I don't think. No, there it goes. Okay. So we got that bit sort of sorted out. So, and that's like actually a long line. Ethylene goes in there, gets turned into acetic acid. The acetic acid gets calcium added to it. So I probably need to add a export bus with calcium there. Should probably write all this down, what I need. Right, so I need an export bus. This needs oxygen. How am I going to do that? Be the best easy. Would it need to be like a fluid canner? So many fluid canners. It's this one again. This is my nitrogen. So the easiest way would be to obviously put this in a large chemical reactor, but I don't. Is that the only one? No, there's a couple that need fluid canners, if I do it this way. I'll move this scanner up. Do I have anywhere to put it, though? Yeah, I have a couple lines right here. So, advanced scanner goes there. I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with this distillery. Ethanone goes in this one, so let's put that in there. So we got the ethanone in there. I could put, I guess, the fluid canner. How would I do this? This one's kind of out of place too, creating the phenol. I could remove this and put a fluid canner here. That would probably work, I think. So I need fluid canner. And that is there. Let's turn that off. Oh, this freaking mud. Alright, so if we... I need to save it. I don't really need to save. Do it. We'll take the heavy fuel out. I don't know how much heavy fuel I have anyway. Not a ton, but I have some. What's my fuel situation? 600,000? Not too bad. But I will probably actually stop that at some point and just have this backlog to regular fuel, and then I will have this as the output. Although, do rockets run off cetane boosted diesel? I have no idea actually. I may need to keep a thing of fuel just for my rockets. I could just do like a little basic tank for that. Just keep it stocked. Alright, so I need to get rid of this distillery and then replace it with a fluid canner. Just gotta remember like what I'm using these for. Like this is propane. Because I've kind of broken down this entire line. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna throw it in here, I think. Stuff I need to take care of and I still haven't got round to. This doesn't go down if I'm not using it. No, I don't think it does. Alright, we're good on oil though. Right, so this is going to be oxygen. I need to get an oxygen filter set up there. All right. So that'll get that taken care of. That'll produce the acetic acid. Nice. And then that will put that in there. So I need the export bus, which I have set it up to get. Is this? Let's see. So calcium, it does, it's like half. Quicklime also half. Yeah, that's also half. So this isn't the best. Not like the best ratio in the world here. I am losing half. What's the ratio for this again? Alright, so that's a 1-to-1, so that's good. I am losing half here. But this is a 1-to-1. That's a 1-to-1. Alright, so it's actually not that bad. So I think I just need a fluid canner and the item export bus. I think I actually need 2 fluid canners. Unless I can do something with this, like inputting fluid cells, exporting fluid cells. I don't know. Where would I put the fluid canner? And do I need it? No, I can't move it because I can put it on the back. Like right there, I can put the fluid canner right there. It's gonna block the back, but I don't need to see it. I can just have it doing that, and then yeah, I have. All right, so that's what I'll do. So I need 2 fluid canners and an export bus. Let me just put some of this away. I feel like my FPS is not the greatest right now. Probably because I am streaming and recording. It's not too bad. Alright, so fluid canner times 2. all the things. Need to make some more of those sheets. I don't think I'm going to expand my A system quite yet because I am really struggling here. Right, that should have put that in there. Yep. Because I don't have not hooked up to my mixer, or my HV mixer doesn't work on the smaller ones. I guess I should attach that. Do I have distilled water? I don't have distilled water on my system. That is another thing. Wow, there's just so much I need to do. But it's just kind of priority with just because the A network takes so much power. Not doing too bad here though. This will start draining. Pretty cool. I love how you can see the amps and the EU that are going to this wire. Like if this was full, then this would probably say 0 amps, but now it's running, you can see both. Yeah, so they're full. Is it? Did this run out of power? Oh, it's ran out of power, that's why it's not changing. It's making the noise, but it's not changing. I use it so much. MV, right? Alright, I'll just let that charge up. I think I only needed like 6 stainless or something like that. I think I needed... Okay, let me set that pattern. Yeah. So we'll set that, put that in my extruder. Wrong one. There we go. Fortunately, I don't have the extruder set up for these the fluid. Yeah, the fluid pipes. So I need 2 of those. Oh, I need a bunch of stainless actually. Steel rotor. I need to make more stainless. What didn't I probably have something going that I forgot to cancel. Oh, no, because that's never going to happen. I got to cancel that. All right. I'll just put that all in the chest for me so I don't have to figure it out, and then I'll just cancel. Mixer. I need 2 of these. Since I'm actually using this for auto crafting, I gotta make sure I put that back. I have some oxygen here, not a ton, but another thing I need to get hooked up is this. Now that I actually have... I need 3. I need another input hatch, I think, for hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. It sucks you can't use the top ones for inputs. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. but still a bit annoying. You could do that in Gregtech Community Edition. Is that... no, it's still going. Need my scanner. I feel like naked without a scanner. Yeah, 22 seconds. I gotta be a little careful with this because I do drain quite a lot of power. So at 9, I got 14. I think it said I needed 17 more. I'll do that much. That should be enough for... yeah, they're only 15 seconds. Should be good. I think I needed more neodymium as well. Oh, just steel. And steel. I did make more steel. Man, I only have 1 ingot of steel. Time to make more steel. Luckily it's easy enough, but... should I throw on the other... yeah, I guess we should throw on the other generator. It looks like I am dropping frames here. Hopefully it sorts itself out. It's annoying. We'll give it a second. Alright. Actually, I got 19 here. That should be good. Don't think I have enough oxygen. I need to go get more oxygen. Alright, I am really dropping frames. Give me a second and let me see if I can sort this out. All right, hopefully that sorted out. Such a pain, but oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the... Oh, I need oxygen, that's why that isn't running. All right. I did make some steel, I'd forgotten I did. So I need... I think 2 of those I needed, right? Oh, I also needed more rods, didn't I? But where's my polarizer? It's not super close to this. I was thinking if it was close to that, I would it up. Could put it like right here. Move it. I'm not going to worry about that right now, though. I'll make a few of them, I guess. We'll do 6. Need to get this mud out of my inventory. Just walking around carrying mud. All right. Is that, what else do I need? All right, some more stainless, which I have on me. Some gold cable. Oh, I'm getting short of that. Luckily I have some rubber right there. Let me go harvest some stickweed. Don't get a lot out of those crops, but hey, it's something. So let's throw that back in there. Actually, I have a barrel for that stuff, don't I? I should just empty it while I'm here. I should just have a barrel on top of that, actually. Oh wait, no, this is carbon. A 1,000 tiny carbon, I only got 2 stacks, that's funny. And I need the sheets. Now those need electrum, isn't it? The advanced... Where are they? Advanced circuit boards. Yeah, 8 electrum foil. We'll do... I guess we'll do... That's 10, enough for 10. No, I don't... Actually... Yeah, why don't I make a pattern for this? Because this is something I need a lot of. I'll do 1 of those, and then you get 4. Although I don't have a whole lot of room in this vending machine yet. Oh, I don't even have... No, I don't even have a plate. Oh well, we'll make a new... All the recipes. Yeah, I only have room for one more plate recipe. Although I could use my other. I do have another bending machine that I could use. It's not the end of the world which one I use. Alright, let me see if I can throw this stainless steel in. Yeah, we're good. So electrum foil. I forgot what I needed there for a second. So I guess we'll do... Yeah, stack is 8 of them. I don't even know how many I actually have of the sheets, to be honest. How do we make these again? It's gold, right? Yeah, so I need 8. Man, these things need 2 gold and 2 electrum. And sulfuric acid, but that's easy. Question is, do I even have any? No, it looks like I crafted them all. I need to put an elevator right there. Or an elevator. Nah, I don't know. There's stuff underneath there. Probably not right there. Alright, I guess I'll make a gold one as well. I already have the plate recipe in there. I guess I'll put it right next to it, just so we know. It's easier to tell which one it is. So they both need 8, right? Yeah. So I guess we need gold foil, 60 gold foil. And I need the epoxy sheets. I'll do 8 of those. I hope I have enough iron chloride in there too. Alright, almost there. A bit more. There we go. And I forgot to use my elevator. It's just such habit at this point. Yeah, I think I have enough sulfuric acid in there. A lot of hydrogen sulfide. I can make this in a large chemical reactor, can I? Yeah, just hydrogen sulfide and oxygen. What is this? Technetium? Sulfuric acid. Oh, I was like a little confused, like how is this a sulfur recipe? Use sulfuric acid and you get sulfuric acid back from it. I think I only needed one more, so... Oh, I have plenty. This recipe uses 2... or is it 500? I don't remember which one this uses. I think I have enough. This is quite a slow process. Yeah, it's over a minute, or it is a minute. I only needed the... I think this is the last thing I needed though, for those fluid canners. And I just need my item export bus. So fluid canner. There's 2. Oh, now I need electrum. Just make a whole bunch of electrum. Although I don't have a whole lot of silver. But I just need to... Let's get that. Just have a stock of it. It's those, it's the motors that go through... Those HV motors go through so much electrum. I really should have an interface on that. So much stuff, but it's just... Once I upgrade my power system, I think this is... We'll really kind of get into replacing a lot of this stuff and adding interfaces on it. It's just so much. I think it needed 17. That should be good, I think. Right, and my gold cables. And again, I should have that hooked up. All right, there we go. So that's working. And then that'll put all the components for the circuits on there. Next thing I need is import bus, and I don't think I have actually... No, I have an ME export bus. I need a small gear and 3 small steel. Easy enough. There is the steel ingot, and I'll just throw the rest of the steel in there. Along with that, we're at not terrible. Import, export. Although I can't do that until I finish this crafting recipe. I did find that this only uses 600 U per tick, so even though it's an EV circuit assembler, it barely, like, it doesn't even really, well, it does after a while, but as we can see, it's barely even going down. And by the time I, like, finish the processors, like, it just gets filled back up again. The buffer, that's what I was trying to say, the internal buffer is so high. So that, yep, there is the 2 fluid canners. Perfect. Now I need an export bus. There we go. Crafting all the things. Love it. Love seeing the auto crafting work with these complicated things. All right. So what should we put down first? So we'll do fluid canner. We got oxygen on there. This is, just make sure this is HV. Yeah. Auto output to there. Ooh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, that's right. So item output. Oh, okay, so we do have an issue. Oh man, I don't want to, I have to break this. I'm gonna have to do a conveyor belt. We'll just do a small one. Did I not teach it? I did. It doesn't know how to make the the pulverized or the polarized magnetic iron rods. That, yeah, and then I just need to do this really quick. And craft that. All right. There is the conveyor. All right. But I need a quick be right back. I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, back. Sorry about that. All right, so I got the export bus. Yeah, I already got that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some cable. Now, see, this is the issue with having the lines underneath. It's hard to see. So what do we got going in here? We got 5. Let me check over here because I know I'm getting full. Yeah, I'm at 26 channels. We'll add that there. And just do that. That should fill this up. Yeah, I saw it going. I don't know how much calcium I have, to be honest. I know I was getting a bunch from something. Alright, so I have quite a bit. It's going to last me for a while. But that is something I need to kind of keep an eye on. Because this is part of my power gen, so if that runs out, kind of me. Although I could get it from bone meal. If I had like a mob farm, that would be one way to get it. Yeah, I don't remember where I was getting it from, to be honest. Scheelite. Is that gonna give me a bunch? It's manganese. Wonder what the planet or like nether scheelite ore would give you 8. Like, what are the planets considered? Because the planets don't have the ore here, but like, is that considered like an end stone? Is that where you get 8 or 4 from? I don't know. But where is, like, where does the calcium come from it? There it is. So if you pulverize that, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Anyway, I don't need to be looking at that. We're good for a while. All right, so it won't fill up the whole thing, which is kind of cool. I thought it would actually fill up all 5 slots, but it won't. I guess I should have known that. It doesn't seem to have it that way. All right, so unfortunately, unless I sit here and pull out all this oxygen, I'm going to lose this because I got to break this and add a conveyor belt to which one can do I need to do it to this one. All right. Actually, what am I talking about? I can just, here, we'll do that. I'll just can all this, take it, and then do that. I was like overthinking that. Because it's literally a fluid canner. Alright, let's try this again. So we'll put the conveyor belt there. Set to export, allow import. We will put this back. Output to the side. Need one of these for filter. Yeah, that's right. That's how, yeah. For a second I was like confused. So I want, yeah. We want the oxygen going in there. That'll fill it. Output to this one. Use it, and then the empty cell will get pulled back. I don't know how many you need. Let's just do 4, I guess. So there they go. Now this needs to be outputted into here, but I need to tell it to allow imports on the output side. And it's not the fastest, obviously. But there we go. I guess I could add... I'll just leave it. If I had a faster conveyor belt, it'd be going faster, but I don't need it running like... Well, it's gonna fill up eventually. Like it does, it does 4 and then it stops. That's not the most ideal here. But, oh well. I'm not gonna worry about that. Really want to like replace all this, all that mud. All right, so that works. Then this is gonna go to the left. Fluid auto output to there, which will go to there, which will go to there, which will go to here. Is that right? Yeah. All right. So that, as we can see, is a pretty long chain here. Now, I need... Put the fluid canner here. I feel like I need to do the same thing. Yeah. Because this is going to have diesel in it. I guess I could just use this as... No, because I need something with diesel on demand in case I can't use this fuel in the rockets. Alright, and I'm gonna have to add some mufflers. One of these machines, I guess it is... I don't know. I think it must be the distillery. It sounds like someone's like sweeping. And I really don't like that sound. It like kind of really bugs me. I think it's the distillery. Alright, so I need a fluid export bus on this one. What's going on down here? I think I can add... Yeah, I can add another one. Oh, that's right. And I get out of here. I'll leave that open because I need to get diesel fuel in that one. Oh, before I do that, I need another conveyor belt. And I need more rubber. Tin and iron. I should have this do that. Just because these I can craft into other things, the rings and do rings and plates, whereas the plates is I can only do one thing with that. Alright, let's throw some we'll do about 16. Although I don't want to use all my rubber up. Oh, there's my electrum. Forgot about that. Wish you could throw these in a bending machine, but that does not work. I think that's enough for the conveyor, right? Or no, I need some more tin, and I need to magnetize those rods. I have one. We'll do 3. I can go away. I'll just throw it all in there. Let me go see if I can get some more sticky resin. I really need to get like a farm, an automatic farm for that. At least for some of my things here. Now I'm not going to worry about that right now because I got to keep an eye on that, and I'm a little bit distracted at the moment, so I don't want to accidentally lose that. So we will leave Cropis. Alright, so conveyor. How do I put that in? Alright. Nice. I need a... Ooh. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to do with this. Do I want to keep a... tank of just regular fuel? I really got to figure out if my rocket will take the cetane boosted. I just don't know. Is there any way to test that? Like, can I put this in my thing? Do I have any fluid in here? Don't have any fluid in there. I can try, see if it works. No, it's not going in. So I definitely need some way to hold on to my diesel. Because in theory, this is all gonna like kind of go away, won't it? I guess what I should do is throw a... No, because if I'm trying to think of a way to have it just store a small amount, because I feel like if I put like an interface on that, it's just going to use it all. Unless I don't even go through it that fast. I mean, that is a possibility. There's a definite possibility that I will not be using it that fast. And it'll just continue to build up. So I don't have that hooked up yet. I do have, and this is so like, this is so funny over here having still having this brass pipe. Where is the cable? Cable is right there. So I mean that's like, oh wait, I have, oh well this is not going to be there anyway. That fuel, this line will be gone. Well, it'll be to like this one. Or wherever I put the tank. I guess for now I don't need a tank of the diesel. I mean, I don't have to have a huge tank. Maybe I'll do that at a later point. But if I have like just 128,000, that would stop this all from running constantly. I would like a tank. I mean, do I? I guess I don't even really need a tank. Well, there is a quest for it. Speaking of, it is under here, but it's locked behind acetic acid. Like, do I have an easy way to get that? Probably not. Okay, quick question. What's going on over here? Why are you not? Oh, you're out of that. Completely forgot that was still thing over here. I feel like that's gonna go through that really quick. I guess I could throw the other. Why don't I just do another? Just a full stack. Am I producing hydrogen? I don't even remember. I was when I was producing oxygen, but I turned that off. Thankfully this is all working. Well, I have almost 1 million nitrogen. That feels pretty good as well. Alright. I'm getting totally distracted here. So what did I need? I need... I guess I should... Let me turn... Yeah, that's a import would be importing into the pipes. But I'll turn that off and that'll just burn through this fuel. And then I can just kind of manually put that in it. Definitely don't need 2 of these running. I'm curious if, like, these are full. What does it say about here? Alright. So what it looks like it's doing is getting charged by the closest one, which unfortunately is my combustion generators. I'd rather have it be that, but the way I've set this up, yeah, so it's gonna pull from there. So definitely turn that off. Right now it's pulling from there. Because that's just like wasted energy. Yeah, if this stored energy is full, that means it's being wasted. Anyway, okay, so that's draining out the fuel line. As we can see, it's dropping. So I kind of need that one to be empty as well. Alright, I have a backup here if needed. I guess I'll just... I mean, ideally I would have just AE, storage bus, export buses. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that yet, I don't think. Alright, so before this... Oh, that's like already... That like cleared out really quick. Holy cow. Why don't I do this? Although I don't really want to... Well, it's going to have to be done at some point. There we go. We'll do that. So they won't turn off. I just don't want my A system to shut off. Don't really need anything. I'll just... Well, I can just use this. But I need to get the fluid exporter. I need to pull that off because there is that on there. So let's remove that. All right. So I guess I need, well, yeah, fluid storage bus, I guess we'll do. And then that, no, I did that. Wrong side there. All right, so I'm not gonna turn that on yet. I'm gonna wait for the fuel to run out. I mean, that looks a bit silly. Like, why go down to come back up right away? I feel like I should just do fluid export buses, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it this way, I think. Again, this is going to be pretty temporary. But it's out of the way back there. I was debating whether to put it up, but I feel like that's going to get kind of in the way. Alright, let's go get a fluid export bus. And missed the elevator completely. One of these. What am I missing? I guess I should just make a bunch of steel, although I am short on steel, aren't I? How about we do 8 of those gears? I use a lot of them. I need to get that multi-block built. The extruder multi-block. So many things to do. So little time. Easy peasy. Can never remember if this needs redstone as well. No, I didn't think it did. I totally need a fluid storage bus, not... What am I doing? Not an export bus. That was fail. I already had one made. Anyway, well, I have a fluid storage bus for when I need it. Ooh, I forgot to put the conveyor belt on that. Let's do that really quick. So I put it on there. I'll do the same over here. Yeah. It needs to be on this one because I'm auto outputting to the back, so I need to use the conveyor belt to extract the cell from there. So I need export, allow import. Fluid canner. To the right. Item output. Then I need input side allowed. And I'll leave that one for now. Yeah, because I don't want it to go back into the... That runs out. I don't want tame boosted diesel. I don't think it can go in there, actually. Yep, it can, actually. So I gotta be careful with that. Like, how could I stop that? It shouldn't go back in there if I have that set. Let's just double check. No. So input from output side is forbidden, so I don't want anything that's in there. I don't want it going back in. We'll just throw 8 in there. Yeah, 8's fine, I guess. What do I usually do? I usually do 4, don't I? Do 4. Alright, then we got the filter set. Fill some of this in. Are there covers for this? I can't remember. The A pipes, like, can I cover that hole up? They're facades or something, aren't they called? Is that what I'm thinking? Fluid storage bus. Connect to there. And it looks like it's draining. Alright, well that looks like it's working. I think I can hear something. Alright. There we go. It looks like it filled it up. And there it goes. That is producing the cetane boosted diesel. Now, 1 diesel cell. Oh, it's a 1-to-1. I was hoping it would be like a 1 to 2 or something like that, but this stuff burns so much longer. How much does it burn for? I remember what the thing is to find out. Is it uses? No, it doesn't say what it burns for. Oh, I think it's in the cell type, isn't it? Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, there we go. So 720,000 EU, and the other one that I was doing, 480,000. So pretty decent amount. What is it? 50% more? Yeah, 50% more. By adding 20 liters of tetranitromethane. All right, but I think this is all. I think we're all good here. I think this is fully automated now. That's not part of it. So we got the oxygen. It's putting the oxygen in there. This is filling up with the ethylene, which is being produced over there. Rather slowly, but... Yep. So that fills with the ethylene, which turns into acetic acid, which turns it into acetone, which turns it into ethanone. Ooh, alright. Here is something that I forgot about this one. I mix this with nitric acid cells, don't I? Alright, so here is where I need to figure out what I want to do with my nitric acid over here. Yes, so this produces the nitric acid. How do I want to get this? I guess nitric acid needs to be in a tank. Is that what I want to do? I'm thinking a tank and then have a fluid emitter over here telling it to turn off when I get a certain level, maybe? But then again, I really need to get a room for all this. I have no idea. I guess I could put it over here. Maybe have all these. Not really where I want to put that. I don't know, maybe build out like another square room like this, like an identical one. And just have a room full of tanks with all my fluids, maybe? Like a central thing with fluids? I don't know. I haven't decided there. Right, so it's just... I don't want to waste nitric acid here. Do I want to import? I don't know if the import will be... No, it should be fast enough. That's 128 millibuckets a tick. I don't think this is producing nitric acid faster than that. Although, I mean, it's not exactly slow. That out. I don't want... The other thing is, I don't want to just assume water will always go in here. I don't want it to, like, enter here as well. I don't think it will, but, like, if this is full, if I just kind of have it voiding this, is water going to end up in this one as well, and then void the nitric acid? So that's another question. that I don't know yet. I mean, ideally, I guess I would have, say, like this is the tank. I would probably just set up the same I did over here, maybe. I mean, I don't even need this. I could just have import buses. Would probably be easier, although this is one. This only counts as like one channel. So I have 3 things being outputted, and that's one channel. If I did input buses, it would be multiple channels. I do have a fluid interface, don't I? Yeah. Oh, can you not? Oh, there's no way to turn that back into like a regular one. That's a bit annoying. Like, what happened? Is this different? So, like, yeah, this only has 1 tank. Hmm. I thought you could switch between the 2. I don't know what I would use that for, to be honest. Like, what would I use just a small one for? I should just go ahead and do import buses, I think. But then, yeah, because then I'm importing water into my system. I don't really want to have just a whole thing of water just filling up fluid cells. That's not what I want. I don't even think I've crafted a fluid import bus. I don't even think I have. Yeah, I have no room to edit. I really need to craft another one of these, but we'll get to that. So many things I need to do. Oh wait, I need 2, don't I? I guess I could just have like an export bus filtered to water over a garbage can. I could do that as well. Although, no, I don't think that's going to work. No, because then I would just be voiding continually from the reservoir. That's not going to work. Man, what am I going to do with this water? Ideally, I would just void it. Why don't we just test that out? It's not the end of the world if I lose some nitric acid. We got fluid import bus. Do I have a quest for this? I may even have a quest for this. I have to do 4 of them. I'm not going to do that. Alright, so let's... There, it's crafting up It seems like it always putting the water in there. So we'll do an import bus there. I'm just worried if this empties out, is it going to put the nitric acid in here and then void the nitric acid and then import the water? That's what I'm worried about. Where is... So you're there. This may even be... I can't tell. I think I have one more channel left. Or two. One or two. I have room for 2 channels over there. Alright, I guess I'll come along. Yeah, like under here. And then up. Because I may end up putting something there. Alright, I need to fill that in, I think. Otherwise we'll get mobs spawning under there. Alright, so pull the nitric acid in. Now how do I get the nitric acid in here? What would be another fluid canner? Is there any way I can fit this on the line? I don't think I can fit it anywhere. Oh, I was gonna put it right on the back, wasn't I? Yeah. One more fluid canner. I'm seeing stainless steel. Yeah, all the stuff for the extruder recipes. Oh, I think I didn't make them. Alright, so that's that. Do that. Trying to make sure to put that back, otherwise it'll get screwed up. And that should be done. Wow, still not done. Right, 60 seconds. I knew that. There we go. Oh, I need another conveyor as well. Need all the things. Rid of that. What are we waiting on? Did it? Yes, it did. Luckily the fluid canner only needs one circuit. It's not that bad. Probably out of polyethylene. Yep. Alright. Should be done. Conveyor. Should just do like 16 of these. Just do a bunch. Although I probably need, let's do like 8. No, I'll do 16 of those, of course, because these are, I'll just do all those. Because they know how to autocraft the iron rods, they don't know how to do the magnetic ones. Yeah. So it's crafting 2 more. But now it has the magnetic rods. Alright. Did I get the fluid canner? So we'll put this on the back, and I forgot to get electrum. So this is, right, let me just double check. This is the nitric acid one, right? Yeah. I want a 12. This is the recipe I want. Yeah. So it'll do the liquid to the thing and then the empty cell, which I need. Export, allow input. Put that down. Item output to the back. Input from output allowed. All right. I also need fluid export. How many? I can't remember how many channels I have down here. Yeah, this is so obnoxious trying to get out of. Oh, that was way more difficult than it should have been. How many channels? Am I full? I maybe. No, I have 1 more channel left. Nice. And I have a fluid export bus. Perfect. So nitric acid. Do I have enough channels over here? 29. I am close. I'm gonna leave. I have to figure out another to connect more channels. I'm stuck. Hey, how did I get up there? Usually I can't. Oh, the dense cables are like a full block, whereas this The regular ones aren't. I can get up it from the vents. That's good to know, I guess. Wait, I need cable anchors. Do I have any on me? Nope. Just need the 2. I don't want that to connect there. Do want it to connect there though. Fluid export bus. Nitric acid. Getting the nitric acid, that's in there, and I don't have it hooked up to, come on now. There we go. I don't have it hooked up to power. I feel like this is a bit of a mess down here. Not... I don't like how it's... I like how the machines look, but all the cable underneath is such a mess. I don't like that. I like nice and organized. And... it is not... Totally forgot what I said I needed. Oh, electrum. Need to get some more food. Now, everything seems to be running okay with only 4 amps. So that's pretty good. Still going. All right. So the nitric acid will end up in there. Well, I guess we'll just do the usual 4 of those. That should output into the fronts, which will use them up. That is not the one I wanted on there. Got water in there. How am I gonna get that water out? Ugh. I'm gonna have to pull it out. I don't know if I can do that. No, because that's considered the front. I gotta like change it to the front. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so that's, I want it facing that way. Okay, which, I need a 12. All right, I had the right one. I don't know why I had where the 1 came from. Let's just void this. Need to get that in. Where did that come from? I have no idea where that came from. That was weird. Wait, that's not how I'm getting myself all confused here. Push. All right, there it goes in there. All right. we want. I want it there, and I want that to be the front. Okay. I have no idea where this conveyor came from. It like flew out the side or something. That was weird. Did I do this right? I feel like I did something wrong here. Okay, that's all right. Does that end up in the back? Did I forget to put... I think I forgot to put the thing on that. Is that what I did? No, I put a conveyor belt on there. Yeah, export, allow, import. That's what I wanted. I'll have to look back at the video and see where this came from. Am I crazy? I feel like I'm crazy here. Right, so that should go to the left, fluid output. There we go. Then those should be in there. Item output. Not that. To the back. Then input from output side allowed. And then, yeah, that... Okay, let's test this really quick. Throw some ammonia in there. Alright, so this is where I want to make sure what happens. I don't want to have this like too full. See, I didn't see what it did. Is there any way to... I don't remember why I have that. Oh, that's right. That's the storage bus. All right. That is the storage bus on the reservoir. That's why it's showing that fluctuating amount. All right, so I think I just gotta make sure this is not voiding when it's running. So it should end up in the back. Where are those ending up? Are they being like... Oh, there they are. What the... That was weird. Alright, but anyway, that worked. And those are the diesels with cetane boosted diesel. So that's going through that pretty... It's not super slow, but it's not exactly... It's not sitting there for like hours. How many... What are we going through? 8? And it's jumping up and down, probably depending on my power consumption. Alright, but that, I think, is pretty much everything automated. The whole fuel line. I should have this switched as well over to the HV and just get rid of these completely. So this entire line would be like my my power line. Now how would I do that? I guess I would move this fluid canner, another fluid canner. Yeah, input like the... I'd probably do it on the back like I did that. So the heavy fuel and then... Yeah, export the light fuel and then do a fluid canner thing. A combo. And then have the... Well, that I have a storage bus on already. I think I have it on those too, don't I? Yeah, so those are already set up. So I would need another fluid canner and... That's actually not that bad. Another mixer, would it be? Yeah. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this, though. Because this isn't running without my input. I mean, I could just leave it. Because I go through so little of this, and kind of just keep an eye on that for a little while until I decide what I'm doing. I definitely want this to be like a fluid emitter, though. Fluid level emitter. Oh, that's really easy to make. But for that to work, I would need a nitric acid. Yeah, I would need a nitric acid tank, which I'd probably just do just the smallest tank I have. Which is what, like the 32? I don't need more than that. But yeah, I need to figure out where I want to build this. I really don't know. I like having some open room. I don't like having it too crowded. What do we have back here? Now my tree farm. I mean, I could go even... I mean, do I want a second basement? I could go down one more level. That would give me more room for chemical reactors as well. I don't know. Maybe... No, I don't want to go down again. Although if I have all my machines like this, it would probably be easier if I had like a 3-space underneath completely cleared out. I don't know. I will have to think about that, so I'm not going to do that right now. Gotta figure out where I want to put this as well, because this is not a great location here, because I can't access all of it. And I should probably figure that out sooner than later, because the more I add on to this, the harder it's going to be to move it later. I could put glass there. Do I have any glass? I have one. I could put them all down here. I have plenty of room down here. Why don't I just set up like all my tanks down here? I mean, I guess that would work, wouldn't it? I mean, I might as well. Question is, how would they... How would I do this now? I don't know if fluid export and the fluid storage bus is necessary. Like if I just did that, I don't know if that's gonna like affect it, but if I did that and then just didn't have this, would that still input in there? I just wish these had a priority. There's no priority on these fluid storage buses, so I can't say like always input into this before you input into the ME system. Which that is kind of what the fluid export bus is doing. Anytime something, like anytime hydrogen sulfide enters the AE system, it automatically outputs into there. I just don't know if this is gonna do that. Why don't I get, I kind of need to know this. So let's test this. So I have this set to bidirectional. I think that's the filter. I'm assuming that is the filter. So I have 73,000 in there. Let's add some more. We'll add that to my, we'll add that here and see if it adds it to it. All right, so it does look like that's being a priority. So maybe I don't need to add the export buses. So you know what, I could actually turn this into a, I don't particularly want that to be a super tank though. The nitric acid does not need to be a super tank. I mean, it could be bigger than, because I do use it for other things. What other uses do I have for nitric acid? Monomethyl hydrazine. Yeah. Apparently makes saltpeter. Oh, right. I'm going to be using it for platinum group sludge. So maybe I should, why don't I just don't want this like going through all my nitrogen and hydrogen. That's the only thing I'm a bit worried about if I have that much. Ah. Let's go for it. Live big. Do I have any nitric acid anywhere besides in here? Let's just do oh wait. I can use, of course I can use this for, actually I don't even need that. This should work. Yep. So this has no fluid in there. I don't want that anymore. Let's remove this. So I can remove all this. So if I set this as the, yeah, the nitric acid, and there's nothing in here, will that add it to it if I put it in the ME system? Although I don't know, because that immediately sent it over here, I think. Yeah. Alright, well we know that's working, at least. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn that on and see what happens here. Alright, so it looks like it's not trying to put It's always trying to put the water in there, which is voiding the water, and then it's putting the nitric acid in there every time. And that's being put into the ME system. That's being turned into that, which is turning into that. All right, I think we're good here. And that will do that, although I need to clear this one out. So let's turn this off. Turn you off for now, and then turn that on until that empties out of fuel. Yeah, see, this is a bit of an issue because I have all my stuff running now. So I am draining more power because I'm running HV stuff. I don't know. We'll kind of keep an eye on that, but I think that's like pretty much completely automated here. I just got to keep an eye on this stuff. Yeah, but that's looking pretty good, I think. We are draining power here, though. Yeah. Alright, but once this is done, we will switch over to the cetane boosted diesel, and we should be good. Yeah. And then we'll have to see what is the... like, what part of the line is slowing it down. Looks like the ammonia might even be. This is crafting ammonia, right? Is it going in the thing? Yeah, okay, it is putting it in there. Alright, so it is running. The last thing I need to do is... let's set up the fluid emitter, and then I'll probably have to call it a night here. Need to get some sleep, so I can record another episode. I don't think I'm really second guessing myself here. I don't think I want... well, actually, I don't need a tank. What am I talking about? I can just have it... cancel that. We'll just put a fluid emitter, and then when I have enough in the AE system, it'll turn off. I don't need to... I'm not going to have a large amount of this stuff, so I don't need to... I'm like so overly worried about this, and then I could just... I don't need to have the fluid in a tank, so I need... I already forgot what I need. I need a redstone torch. I think this just goes in a... oh, I am out of food completely. Can't handle that slow walking. Ooh, there we go. Crisis averted. So redstone torch is redstone and a stick. Yeah. Guess I didn't have to have it enter the... so the level emitter is speculation processor and a redstone torch. Yep. And that needs lapis. Turn it into the fluid version. let's do that there. Let's make this level emitter. Still haven't colored those things. That goes up. Nitric acid, nitric acid. Need... Alright, that should work because that is set to active with signal and that should be giving it a signal. Yeah, which it is. Alright, so that's creating the nitric acid. That should have put it in here. Yeah. I just needed to borrow that for filter. I guess, I don't know how much I should put in here. $32,000 millibuckets. Right, so emit when levels are below. So nitric acid, 32,000 millibuckets in the ME system. That will turn this off. That'll stop putting ammonia in here and stop producing nitric acid. All right. Time output. There we go. Hopefully this isn't like, because I'm using all HV stuff here. Hopefully this is actually, I'm actually making a net gain here. Yeah, actually, because, right. Because I use so little of this stuff, it's constantly producing it for the buffer, because it's such a large buffer. I wish the buffers weren't quite so big. But once that fills up, it's not going to be doing this anywhere near as much as it's running right now. It just takes time to fill it up. Alright, but I think I have completely sorted this all out. It feels pretty good. I am at my 8-channel limit here. It does seem to be working the way I thought it would, so that's good as well. Alright, and then once that is gone, we'll switch this over to cetane boosted diesel, and hopefully that'll help out my power gen just a bit. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. I need to get to some sleep. Almost 3 a.m. And yeah, we've got to figure out what I want to record for my next episode. So many things I want to do. I think power. Yeah, I think I want to get my power situation sorted out. Yeah. Just because I'm trying to like craft up all this stuff, and having to like turn off machines constantly is quite annoying. So I think sooner than later, I think we're going to go ahead and build the combustion engine. I love that multi-block. Because now that I have cetane boosted diesel, I feel like that's a good time to do that, and because I can ramp it up too. I can do EV power, and then when I want, I can even ramp it up to IV power. So I think it's like a great kind of like course, and it's more efficient than these, because these are actually pretty terrible. If you look at this, this is only 85% efficiency. Where that's 100%. And yeah, so we're actually wasting fuel by running these. But this does produce 480 pollution per second. So that might be a bit rough putting it in this chunk, because we're already on a like there. I don't know. I will have to think about that though. Yeah. What other things? The other thing is nuclear power, because it is buffed quite a lot. It's set to 10 times. So even just a small little nuclear reactor would probably help a lot. Just a single, not even like a 6-chamber thing. Just a one little reactor could get me like an amp of HV. So I don't know. I'll take a look at that. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, or this stream. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.